Ever wondered how much safer your work at height operations could be? Imagine a world where every potential hazard is detected before it becomes a problem. Meet Tracker AI's smart PTZ camera system. This isn't just any camera, it's a game changer in work at height safety. Safety is paramount, right? It's the foundation of a productive and happy workforce. Despite stringent regulations, accidents still happen. Traditional methods often fall short in preventing these incidents. Enter Tracker AI's smart PTZ. This advanced system is designed to fill the gaps left by outdated safety measures. Tracker smart PTZ cameras deliver unmatched oversight so you can spot hazards before they become accidents. Offering 24/7 monitoring, it detects work at height safety hazards instantly, no matter the time of day or night. Think about it. Real-time monitoring, automated alerts and even fall detection. It's like having a safety manager who never blinks. Real-time alerts trigger immediate action, ensuring that potential dangers are addressed before they escalate. Automated surveillance significantly reduces human error, making your work site safer and more efficient. It even detects PPE and welding work compliance, ensuring that all workers are properly equipped. Ensure every worker goes home safe. That's the ultimate goal, isn't it? Ready to elevate safety? Stay safe, stay smart. With Tracker AI, you're not just upgrading your equipment, you're upgrading your entire safety culture. The Tracker Smart PTZ camera features advanced AI algorithms that are constantly learning and adapting to new safety challenges. With 360-degree rotation and high-definition video, it covers every angle, leaving no blind spots. You can decide which areas to cover, what to detect in each area through a simple online procedure without ever leaving your seat. Through the setup, you can monitor what is happening on the ground in real time remotely. In a recent case study, a manufacturing plant reduced accidents by 40% after implementing our system. Features include night vision, advanced monitoring for PPEs, work at height and welding activities, including real-time analytics, making it a comprehensive safety solution. Our team of experts ensures the highest quality and reliability, constantly innovating to meet your safety needs. Plus, our dedicated support team is here to assist you 24/7, ensuring that you get the most out of your investment. Join the revolution in safety with Tracker AI's smart PTZ camera system. It's time to take your safety measures to the next level. Visit tracker.live to learn more and get started today. Together, we can create a safer, smarter future for everyone.
Welcome back to another episode of the Hacklab Podcast, Safety Leadership Series, where we bring real conversations with safety leaders shaping the future of workplace safety. Today's episode is about something that sits at the heart of most incidents in construction, the human factor. On a construction site, we often see unsafe acts like taking shortcuts, skipping PPE, bypassing procedures, or stepping into risky zones. But the real question is, why do smart, trained, experienced people still take unsafe decisions? Is it lack of knowledge? Or is it pressure, habit, mindset, fatigue, culture, or the environment around them? To unpack this, we are joined today by Mr. Chirag Soni, DGM EHS at L&T, with deep expertise in safety management, risk assessment, statutory compliance, audits, emergency planning, and accident investigations. Thank you, Chirag sir, for joining us today. And as we start, I would request you to please introduce yourself for our audience.
Thank you, Mr. Ambar. So I think this is my third podcast with you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So thank you once again to call me on your podcast. It's a nice platform to share the knowledge which I gathered within my tenure of around 26 plus years of experience. Mm-hmm. You almost told everything about me, and yes, this topic what you have kept about human factor and the psychology of it.
Mhm.
So it's a nice factor. There are some myths about this thing. So during our talk, we are going to discuss about all those things. So a brief about myself is I'm Chirag Soni, currently working in L&T as a DGM EHS, and I'm doing a good work as I'm doing a good Samaritan work at site. That is what I am doing till now. Okay, so I'm enjoying doing my work and will enjoy doing my work in future also. So thank you once again for bringing me to this podcast.
Thank you, sir. I always feel very happy to talk to you because I get to learn a lot from you and your experience on site. So let's get started with our questions. When we say unsafe acts in construction, what are the most common ones you see on site?
Unsafe acts. Okay. So in construction there are lots of unsafe acts. Okay. Majority, if we are gathering this observation data on month basis. So during those data we are capturing almost 2:1, means 2 times unsafe acts than 1 times unsafe condition. But that data is also low because as per the theory it says that 80% of the things are contributed due to the unsafe acts. And let us coming back to the question you asked. So what are the common unsafe acts we are observing? So majority of the unsafe acts are related to non-wearing of PPEs, bypassing the safety control systems, working under line of fire, okay, within line of fire, then bypassing the permit systems. Okay, so those are the normal things you see on day in day out basis. But let me quote one thing. Actually, I've read in this HSC, that is Health and Safety Executive UK. They have published a paper on guideline actually, HSG 48. In that, what they have written that the unsafe acts are which you are seeing is not a fault of a person. Basically, your system is broken somewhere, and that has led to these unsafe acts. So instead of repairing those unsafe acts, you need to analyze those things, identify the human factors behind it, and then focus what kind of systems failed, which has led to these unsafe acts. Thank you. Yeah, over to you.
Yes, sir. So, like you mentioned, unsafe acts and unsafe conditions. So, how do you define unsafe conditions on site if you can share?
Yes, I'll give you one example. Okay, you are on a construction site. Okay, you are walking from there and you see a scaffold standing nearby. Okay, that the scaffold doesn't have a tag, so that's a red flag. Okay, it's a unsafe condition. It is not having access to walk till the walking platform. Okay, it is missing one toe board. Okay, so these things, missing toe boards, non-availability of tag, missing access ladders, these things are categorized as the unsafe conditions. Okay, but same time a person is working there on the working platform. Okay, he is doing some brick masonry work. Okay, and that work being carried out by him can be termed as an unsafe act. Okay, so this is the main difference in between unsafe act and unsafe condition. And let me deep dive something more into it. Okay, so previously what I told you, these unsafe acts are caused by the system itself. Okay, so while doing that brickwork, brick fell off the working platform and it fell near to the workman. Okay, nobody got injured, so it is called a near miss. Okay, while analyzing this near miss, one person will be said that okay, that is a fault of a workman, that brick has fell or slipped from that workman's hand and it fell near to the, so we stop at this point. But is it so? I don't think so. Okay, the main reason is who told that person to go up there and do his work in that unsafe condition. Okay, why he has been forced to do or carry out that work in that unsafe condition. Okay, so now you can see the integration or the from the unsafe conditions are leading to the unsafe acts, not the vice versa. Okay, this condition created by some of the person and it has led to the unsafe act carried out by the other person.
Right. Okay, so why do trained workers still take shortcuts even when they know the consequences?
So, हिंदी में एक कहावत है, ये काम तो हम बहुत बार कर चुके हैं, तो भैया ये ऐसे ही होता है. ठीक है. So actually I joined L&T in 2010. Before that I was working with a process company. Okay, so during that time in my new tenure I was very new to the company. I don't know the constructions ABC. Okay, so during that time I tried to intervene in this such kind of unsafe acts carried out by the person, and the common answer what I got from them, सर हम ये बहुत बार कर चुके हैं, ये ऐसे ही होता है. So the see, you heard about BBS, right? Behavior based safety.
Yes,
Behavior based safety is basically based on analysis, ABC analysis. Okay, so the antecedent, that means what they have done in previously, what behavior they have carried out during that kind of system or the circumstances, and what consequences they are able to achieve. If it's a positive consequence for doing a shortcut or carrying out any unsafe acts and completing their work, and they have got a pat behind their backs, that thing led to them think that I am doing great.
yes, sir.
The second thing is non-intervention of the leaders. Okay, so who are the leaders? Anyone who is carrying out the leading the team is the leader. Okay, the supervisor, the field engineer, the section in charge. Okay, they are the leaders. Whenever they see any unsafe act and they are not intervening, they are not telling the workman that boss, please pause your work, this thing, these three things, you climbed on the red tag scaffold, the access is not available, you should have told me, you should have asked for the access. Okay, please get down, I will comply with the safety requirements, and then you can start your work. So this behavior from them will affect and will tell the worker to follow them in their footsteps. Okay, you can see Modi साहब एक बार बोलेंगे कि let us keep the nation clean. He will take a jhadu on 2nd October and he will sweep down the street. Everyone follows it. Okay, so that's a leader's perspective. Okay, leader is not going to come on day in day out basis to tell you that you need to mop, you need to keep your streets clean. But by following their leader, the followers are following every kind of thing. Okay, so whether it is good or bad. So a leader has a responsibility to inculcate the good things in their followers, and here the followers are the workers. Okay.
Right, sir. So, sir, in your experience, what role does deadline pressure and productivity play in unsafe acts?
See, deadline pressures are everywhere in the construction industry. Okay. Uh, Nowadays, the jobs are compressed. Okay, to get the job on their hand, the teams are going that okay, we'll complete this within 10 days, we'll cast this thing in 5 days. So the job pressures are there. So there is a thing, I forgot the name of that gentleman. He has said one good thing. In tension or when you are facing a pressure, okay, deadline pressure or any kind of pressure, your frontal cortex is stopped working, and you start thinking emotionally. Okay, so what happens when you start thinking emotionally? You just have only one thing in mind. My boss has told me to finish this erection within 2 days. I know that it cannot be done in 2 days. It will take 4 days, but let me try to please him, so that I can be a good boy in his eyes. Okay. I can get some fame in his eyes. And the ladder of a first rung of a shortcut starts from there itself. And then it gives them confidence. Okay, so there is one thing called the risk normalization. Okay, so first time you deviate a small portion, you make it a norm that okay, इतना बाईपास करने से कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, कुछ हानि नहीं होती है और कोई हमको बोलता भी नहीं है, ठीक है. Then they again that after becoming that normalization, they again deviate. So at the end of time, if you are standing on point A, which is your normal risk appetite, okay, then after some point of time, it will move towards point B, and you won't realize that it has moved towards B. You realize it when some incident will happen, and then you investigate all those things and you identify, oh, all these things have been broken by the workman. No, sorry, workman has not broken any rules. That is, we as a system failed, and that is why we told him that okay, this much deviation is normal. Okay, so this is generally happens.
Okay, sir. Yeah, you were talking about normalization of deviation.
Yes, normalization of deviation. Okay, so yeah, I'll add one thing into it, normalization of deviation. That drift theory is a theory. Okay, it has been introduced in I think 40s or 50s by Heinrich or some gentleman. Okay, so in that he has told this the same thing, that once we are focusing our target. See, sorry, I am drifting from one point to another point, but this has come to my mind. In quality, okay, there is a tolerance in everything. right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if you are doing a quality control thing, okay, so in that if a certain object you need, you are not going to say that you met the zero deviation in that. You have some plus or minus available into that parameter.
Right.
Whereas in safety we have kept everything to dot zero.
Okay.
Okay, so it is not feasible to achieve zero every time, but we are focusing on that zero every time. So what happens when you are focusing on the zero, you are pressurizing to achieve the zero, they start building their own deviations on day in day out basis. Okay, first day what will happen, अरे आज इंजीनियर नहीं आया है, एक काम करो, परमिट हम लोग बाद में ले लेंगे, यू स्टार्ट डूइंग वर्क. Okay, nobody bothers to stop them or pause the work, and even the engineer is also not asking why you have started work without permit. So on second day they understood कि भाई परमिट का तो ज़रूरत नहीं है, they are just asking for the sake of paper only. Okay, so let the supervisor and engineer take care of that thing. We come to the site and we start doing this this work. Okay, so the bypassing of the permit system getting normalized to the workman's mind. So this is called the normalization of deviations.
Okay. Right. So, sir, how does risk perception change with experience? Does experience make people more safer, or does it make them more overconfident to take more risk?
There are two things. I'll quote one example. One incident has happened in one of the project. I went there to investigate. Okay, so the witness was a helper. The incident occurred is to the welder. Welder was having 12 years of experience. Okay, and the helper was having only 4 years of experience. Okay, as a witness I just asked him, बताओ तुम उस वक्त क्या कर रहा था, क्या काम हो रहा था यहाँ पे, ये है वो है सब. I just try to engage with him and try to extract the information and the situation and scenario of the incident around the incidents. During that time he told, साहब हर रोज़ हम लोगों को टीबीटी में जो बताया जाता है ना बराबर, वो वेल्डर जो था वो फॉलो कर ही नहीं रहा था. मैंने उसको 3 बार बोला, 3-4 बार बोला, फिर वो मुझे बोल रहा है कि अरे ये काम ऐसे ही होता है, तुमको पता नहीं. वो साहब तो आके बोलते हैं, वो हमारे अच्छे के लिए बोलते हैं, लेकिन वो ये ऐसे ही होता है. दिस वर्क कैन बी कैरिड आउट इफ वी वांट टू कंप्लीट दिस वर्क विद इन टाइमलाइन. It needs to be with shortcuts only. That is what the 12-year experienced person is saying to the 4-year experienced helper. So now you got it. More they experience, more they are confident that if we bypass little things, then it's a normal. Okay, it is not going to hurt me. Okay. I'll give you another example. We are riding bike, we are riding car. Okay, if you travel to unknown destination, you will be very cautious.
Yes.
Okay, you will be very focused on the road. But when you are commuting daily in and out to your office to home and home to office, your focus will be on the fidget. Either you are fidgeting your phone or just taking the call, or you are just looking here and there while driving. Your 100% focus is not there. Why? Because you know the road, where the bump will come, where the pitfall is there, where anything will come unexpectedly. Okay, all those things are imbibed in your head. Okay, so you take ये तो हमेशा ऐसे ही करते हैं ना. You try to take more and more risk. So your risk appetite upon the number of times you have repeated the activity will
Yes.
get increased.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and often that thing led to the misconception. Okay, if we bypass this thing, it is not going to hurt me.
Right.
So more they experience, we need to be more careful to teach them. That is why we are keeping this refresher trainings in construction industry for every workman. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so after every 6 months, the whoever the person coming to the site, okay, every 6 months they need to undergo the refresher training. Some mandatory trainings are there, so they need to undergo those trainings and prove themselves that yes, they know what are the rules and regulations of company.
Right, sir. Sir, I was thinking, if suppose someone is working in a construction site and he faces a fall, so moving forward, because he has been in a scenario where he might have lost his life, that person will become more safety oriented. Do you think that happens?
Not even that person, even the person who
Every-
has seen the incident
Mhm.
around them, okay, they are more cautious. In many of this audits and other site round, we are interacting with the workmen of every level. So, and when we are taking this training session for specific skill, suppose rigger, welder, scaffolder, so we ask this three things to them. What was your good experience? Please tell us in which site you feel most safe and why. These two questions we are asking them, and the third question we ask them is, have you faced any incident? Have you watched any incident?
Mhm.
Okay, so during that time, what you felt?
Mhm.
Please explain to the team. So we start the training session using these important words. This important, the sharing of feelings.
Mhm.
So the other person who are new to the company or new to the organization, they feel that yes, whatever they are going to teach us for next 45 to 60 minutes, we need to listen it to carefully, and we need to implement those things on site.
Right, sir.
So
Understood. So, sir, how does fatigue, stress, and long working hours affect decision making and risk taking at the site?
do you think?
Sometimes with friends, not always.
Sometimes with friends. Okay, so it likes taking a one shot and feeling what you are feeling at that time after one shot. Okay, everyone's appetite is different, but not in general. As the theory told that around 0.08% of or 0.1 or 0.08% of alcohol content in your body gives the similar kind of result with the fatigue if you are working more than 12 hours.
Okay.
If you are working more than 12 hours a day, okay, the kind of result you are getting is having the one shot of alcohol.
Okay.
So you lose your the focus, you judge badly, the poor judgments are there. Okay, so in L&T, what we have made compulsory that the drivers, because drivers needs to be very much focused on their task. Okay, drivers and operators needs to be very much focused because they are dealing with the machines.
Yes.
Okay, and their one fault will lead to the multiple injuries and all those things.
Right.
So we have made it compulsory. Beyond 12 hours, no operators and drivers should be there on site.
Mhm.
Okay, they need to go out from the site after completion of 12 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that is what the effect of prolonged working hours is there.
I see.
I'll give you my personal experience. I had a long day, walk downs and all those things has been completed. I was coming from site to home. It was a drive of about 150 kilometers or so. Okay.
That's far.
I was driving alone. Actually, I was taking another route, but that route was closed. So I took the other turn, and that the distance has gone 2 times. Okay.
Wow.
Okay, because that road was closed and all those things. So that's a different story. But while coming back from there, okay, because I was there on site for full 12 hours, walking, talking, and taking meetings and all those things. When I came back driving home, I literally felt one point of time I dozed off
Mm-hmm.
with a running car.
Okay.
So the rumble strips on side of the road has protected me.
Yes.
Okay, so due to those rumble strip, I got alerted. I put my car aside. I take a nap of around 1 hour. Okay, and then I come back to my senses back. Okay, now I'm good to go.
Mm-hmm.
So that kind of effect is doing by the prolonged working hour and fatigue.
True. It happened with me as well. And
When?
the rumble strips helped. So I was in the US, I was driving.
Okay.
It was a new road, and everything was empty, there are not many cars. So it was night 1 a.m. and I fell asleep and my car went a bit left, and then the rumble strips came ting 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 ting, like, okay, something is not right.
Something is not right.
Yes sir.
So, the fatigue may tire you much.
Yes sir, and it's very natural and it happens with everyone.
Yes, it happens with everyone. Even if you are going on a long journey, especially on this express highway, our government is making. Okay,
Yes,
they are
yes, sir.
vast, empty, and straight roads. You
Yes.
have nothing to do. You do not have to press the lever. You do not have to disengage your clutch and gears and all those things. So you just fell asleep after some point of time.
Yes sir. Even to drive on these highways we need to learn.
Yes,
Yeah. Yes sir.
very true.
So, sir, behavior-based safety, it works in many companies and it also fails in some companies. So, how to make it work in reality? Like, what are some of the important parts of it?
See, BBS is a great thing when it has been introduced. Okay, previously what I told, the EBC of the BBS.
Mm-hmm.
So, but nowadays what is happening? In the name of BBS, persons are identifying who are the at-risk workmen. Okay, why he has taken that shortcut? Nobody is going in that depth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, this person is doing the wrong thing. So you call them, you tell them, boss, you have not worn the helmet. This is our company's rule. You need to wear the helmet. You don't go in the line of fire. This is our company's rule. So if you treat the workman in this manner, it is not going to bring you any result, because you are working on the symptoms only.
Yes.
What are the root causes you are not catching?
Mm-hmm.
So why that workman, why that behavior is shown by the workman?
Mm-hmm.
What are the system the company is having, and how we failed them to motivate to follow the safety systems? Those questions needs to be asked by the person who are conducting this BBS sessions, or
Right.
okay, then only BBS can be made successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And one more thing I need to add in this, that ABC, what I told you, that antecedent, behavior, and consequences.
Mm-hmm.
If the antecedent antecedent means the past or the history, okay, during that time what your behavior was, okay, if you have been rewarded in a positive manner, that will create a good one star point in your mind. Okay, I have been rewarded when I took that shortcut.
Mm-hmm.
So this time also I'll take that shortcut, and once again I'll get rewarded. Okay, so in the negative behavior, when gets a positive outcome, that consequence was positive, that is a detrimental to the culture, building EHS culture at site.
Mm-hmm.
So we need to identify such negative the consequences
Mm-hmm.
and treat them, why that has happened.
Right, sir. Sir, I was thinking that when I came to the UK, I see the roads are not very large, like they are small roads. But if they're repairing something, they cordon off very perfectly. Everything is structured so well that you cannot go in. There are so many layers of security before you.
Before
The
the
work is,
work is going.
yes. But in India, we generally see open-ended sewers, and people do lose their life by falling into it. So, is this more of a culture thing, or how does you see it?
Yes, it's more of a culture thing actually. I'll narrate you one example. Actually, my son is in Germany.
Okay, sir. Uh-huh.
Okay, so one day we are talking about, he is telling me, Daddy, that here very sluggish work is happening. I asked him what has happened. That one pothole was found on the road, so they came, they barricade the pothole, okay, and after 5-6 days, they again one another person came, they take the measurements, and then they do the work. So in totality, to fill that pothole, that pothole is around 500 mm by 500 mm or so. So it's a small pothole only.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so they have taken around 1 month to fill that pothole.
Okay.
No doubt, the bureaucratic, the time they have taken long,
Yes.
but they have followed the each and every system.
Mm-hmm.
They have followed the each and every protocol. Whereas in India, what is happening? Okay, गड्ढा हो गया है ना, ए फोन करो contractor को, the contractor will go there, they will fill it.
Mm-hmm.
Those improper filling will make it worse.
Mm-hmm.
The structured filling of the potholes will patch the so that my main motive of telling you this, if you are focusing on the root cause,
Mm-hmm.
okay, then only you are getting rid of the issues. Otherwise, you are just putting this symptoms only. You are just plugging the symptoms only. So it
Right,
will
sir.
come back and back and back. And
Yes.
yes, the culture is the main thing. Okay, in US or UK or Germany, you will never see the person breaking the law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
Very rarely.
Mm-hmm.
You may see, but very rarely.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Here in India also, smoking is not allowed in public. Spitting is not allowed in public. But still, we are seeing everywhere. But the similar people, when they are visiting UK or Europe or US,
Then
they are not going to do it. Why? They know the consequences.
right.
Okay. So somehow maybe we are lacking in the consequence part, or the following This is a big issue, but at least we need to start from somewhere. So we can start from the junior KG level. We try to educate our children to do the good things.
Right. That is very true. I totally agree that it starts from the very young age, and then we develop the population of the country. Yeah. Okay, sir. Thank you, sir, for joining me today. This has been a very insightful conversation because it reminds us that safety is not about rules and PPE. It's also about people, pressure, and psychology. Unsafe acts aren't always intentional. Many times they are a result of habits, site culture, time pressure, overconfidence, or simply the way the work is designed. So, the real takeaway from today's episode is if we want fewer accidents or incidents, we must stop only asking who did it and start asking why did it make sense for someone to do that in the environment. So thank you once again, Chirag sir, for sharing your experience and practical insights from the construction ecosystem. To everyone listening, if you found this episode valuable, do share it with your EHS and site leadership team and follow the Hacklab Podcast Safety Leadership Series for more conversation like this. Until next time, stay safe, stay aware, and leave safety with intent. Take care and have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you. Bye.